Hi, honeys. It's Michelle. I'm here today to do a fun DIY video. I've been looking for some artwork for the house, and I found something that I really like. It's made out of metal, and it's wall art, and it's $435. I didn't want to spend that much, right? So I decided to try to make something similar myself. And since I'm going to make it myself, I'm going to get creative and kind of change it up a little bit. Why not, right? This particular piece is going to be more of an abstract kind of piece. So I'm an artist. I love to paint, and I have a huge love of artwork. And so when people ask me what kind of artwork I like, the truth is I like all of it. Um, there's not one style that is my favorite because I really do. I love every style. Sure, there might be certain artists I like more than others, but as far as what style I like them all. And I want to have just certain styles in different rooms. My living room, I want to have abstract style. This is the piece that I really fell in love with, and I decided to try to make one of my own. Got this 22 by 28 canvas, and I got this at Hobby Lobby. Canvas isn't cheap. What you want to do is look for the sales. You can go to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's. You could go to Walmart. I don't recommend their canvas as much. I don't think the quality is really there, if I'm honest. But what you want to do is get it when it's half off. So this says $23.99, but it was half off when I got it. You also want to make sure it's for the kind of paint that you're going to be using. I'm using acrylic paint, so this will work just fine. You want to have something to paint on. You can paint outside or in the garage. You definitely want to throw down a tarp or something. I personally here have a box from moving that I have just broken down and laid flat, and that's what I'm going to use as my painting surface. This is the $435 piece of artwork that I like. And it's made out of metal. This is obviously not going to be made out of metal. Will be made out of canvas and paper and paint. And I don't know if it'll turn out nice or not. If you're watching this video, I probably liked how it turned out to some degree. I am my worst critic, so I will probably not love what I make. I'll find flaws all over it that I wouldn't if somebody else made it. One thing that is so amazing about finding something you like that's expensive and deciding to make it yourself for a lot less money is that you can make it your own. You can do what you want to do with it. So you can use whatever colors you want, whatever kind of paint you want. If you want to use paper, you can use whatever kind you want. You'll see here that I was looking for some kind of a foil or metal that I could bend and then glue on. But then the more I looked, I really liked the paper that I was seeing, which you'll see in a second. But I got this folk art metallic acrylic paint in silver argent. And this is what I'll be putting on the canvas. Well, obviously, right? And because this is not, I guess it depends on what kind of painting you're doing, but the paintings I typically do require paint brushes, but I don't think I need one for this, so I'm just going to use these. I've got this old top for some yogurt that I'm going to rest my little paint foam brush on. I've got a straw that I cut in half, and you'll see eventually what that's for, but I just wanted to show you all the supplies first. I've got this little container that I got at the Dollar Tree. Usually you put condiments in here, but I do use these for other things, and you're about to see one of the other things that I use them for. I also got this paint here. This is Deco Art brand, and this is Rich Espresso paint. It's not really copper. It's like this nice brownish color. You'll probably see it much better when I'm painting with it, but maybe you can see it on the cap there. Yeah. I got a bunch of scrapbook paper. Now, I don't know anybody that scrapbooks with this kind of paper. Maybe they do, but to me, it's more art paper, but it's in the scrapbooking section. And it's not cheap, and it wasn't on sale, but I didn't care. It was really important to me was that the canvas was on sale and the spray paint that I got. That's not cheap either, so I wanted that to be on sale, but the rest of it, I didn't really care. So this paper here, isn't this pretty? It says crinkled charcoal on it. And all of this paper was $2 a piece because this is more of your designer kind of scrapbooking paper. It's not really the kind you cut up and put in a scrapbook, or at least I wouldn't personally, but got kind of a metallic finish on it. And well, you'll see what I'm going to do with it. But okay, so I got that one, and then I've got more of a silver colored one. And I don't know if I'm going to use all of these or not. I love the crinkled look. It gives it more dimension. And since I'm going to have to kind of roll it and then smash it to make it look like the piece of artwork that I liked, I figured crinkled would be kind of cool. And I thought, why not do other colors? Do a bunch of different colors. And then I'll see how it looks. I might not like all of them, but at least I have options here. I've got this one. This is crinkled gold. I got two of these because I thought they were super pretty. This is crinkle bronze. And then I went a little bit of a different route here. I got two of these. And this is gold crinkle foil, which is really probably closer to how you would get the look of the original piece of artwork that I'm copying, is with something like this. So I got two of those. And then the last one I got is this gold one, and this says foil gold. So I'm just going to kind of play around and see what looks good. I'm going to use Gorilla Glue to paint it on. I was going to use a hot glue gun, but then I thought, I don't know if that's really strong enough for a piece of artwork that's going to be up for a long time, hopefully. This is Krylon Triple Thick Crystal Clear Glaze. Glaze. Bright glass-like coating, superior high gloss finish, non-firing glaze for bisque, plaster, and more. And I will be taking this outside, of course. After everything's done, I'll spray it. I'll probably do more than one layer because I really want to get it. I want the paper to really get kind of hard so that it doesn't fall apart in time. Here's how it's looking after 2 coats. I think I'm going to do a 3rd coat as well. Just so it really looks silvery, like there's so much canvas here that you can still see through the paint. So I think I'm going to do another coat, maybe 2 more coats, however many it takes.